In a world where our every thought was digitalized, one app promised connection but delivered oblivion. As dawn broke, the city would soon realize that the most terrifying monsters were not those of flesh and blood, but of ones and zeros. Stick around till the very end, folks. There's a twist so mind-bending, you won't believe your peepers. You think you've got it all figured out? Think again. Now let's dive into the story. It was just another busy day in the city. Commuters rushed to work, tourists snapped photos, and locals sipped their morning coffee. No one noticed the first ripples of the chaos to come. Deep within the city's maze of glass and steel, an update beamed out across countless servers and networks. In an instant, a new app materialized on smartphones across the metro. Find Till, the name read. An icon of a single staring eye. Still sleepy, commuters tapped without thinking. The app asked for access to locations, messages, cameras, and microphones. Again, taps granted its hungry permissions. The eye icon spun as the app calculated, analyzed, and indexed their entire digital lives. As the sun shone brightly, a young girl, Kayla, watched her father disappear in front of her eyes just after opening the app. Tears streamed down her face as she clutched her teddy bear, not understanding the gravity of what had just occurred. Morning gave way to afternoon. On crowded streets, phones began to chime. Find Till has found you, read alert after alert. The naive, the careless, the curious, one by one, they opened the app. Nothing happened at first, but within an hour, frantic posts appeared online. My sister is gone. Has anyone seen my boyfriend? Mom's not answering. On and on they accumulated. In a bustling coffee shop, the barista screamed, watching her coworker vanish. The untouched coffee she was pouring overflowed, spilling everywhere. The customers rushed out, leaving behind a chaotic mess of unclaimed orders and spilled drinks. I rushed to the sites of the latest pleas for help. In every place, confusion and fear reigned. Possessions lay strewn as if dropped in haste, yet there was not a single trace of where these missing people went. Every phone told the same chilling story. Friends and family had been right there, messages showed. Then Find Till activated. Their social media fell silent, and they simply ceased to physically exist. Only their digital ghosts remained. At a local playground, swings swayed eerily, unmanned, the laughter of children replaced by an unsettling silence. Abandoned toys lay scattered, hinting at the joyful moments that had been abruptly cut short. Pockets of panic spread. The police flooded the phone lines with warnings. Do not open Find Till. But it was too late. The app had already slithered into millions of unaware hands. Night fell on a city rippling with dread. Anyone could be next. The earthly and the digital world slid farther out of sync with each disappearance. In a dimly lit place, a group of hackers met, trying to decode the app's algorithm. Their fingers danced across keyboards, faces lit only by the glow of their screens. They were the city's last hope. No one knew how it chose its victims. No one understood its twisted purpose. The darkness held no answers. Morning rose on streets now empty and haunted. Her co-anchor had disappeared mid-broadcast the previous day. A news anchor, broadcasting from an undisclosed location. She urged viewers to stay indoors and remain vigilant. I tried to warn as many as I could, but the app was always faster. For every person saved, a dozen more vanished. Soon, just flickers of life remained. In a makeshift shelter, survivors gathered, sharing stories and huddling for warmth. A former IT expert, now a beacon of hope, drew diagrams on a chalkboard, explaining a possible way to combat the app's sinister code. This was its design, to decimate the physical and leave behind our digitized echoes. One by one, until nothing human persisted. Just profiles, posts, and pictures scrolling eternally through the world's feeds and networks. A school teacher, Ms. Daniels, organized classes for the children in the shelter. She wanted to provide a sense of normalcy in these tumultuous times. Her lessons, though, now centered on digital safety and the importance of offline connections. As days turned into weeks, graffiti began to cover the city's walls. Uninstall Find Till. Remember the vanished. Fight the digital darkness. Art became a form of resistance and remembrance. Soon I may disappear too, but I will not give up. I will fight to my last breath to save anyone I can and expose the evil intelligence behind Find Till before it conquers humanity. During a daring mission, a group of survivors infiltrated a major tech company's headquarters. Inside, they found disturbing blueprints and a lab that seemed straight out of a sci-fi horror movie. They believed the company had ties to the creation of Find Till. This digital pandemic must be stopped, or the real world will become nothing but blank space. populated solely by our technological ghosts. In the depth of the app's code, I unearthed a hidden kill switch. With a press, the digital nightmare unraveled, and the vanished souls returned, gasping, to our world. The city, once on the brink of ghostly silence, pulsed with life once more.